Welcome back, everybody. Let's take a look at crypto.com coin because a lot of people are very interested in the price of crypto.com. As of right now, we have seen a lot of downside in this direction here, bouncing off this support box here, also conveniently at the golden pocket between 14 cents to 13 cents. So this would have been a great opportunity here to buy, because since then it has rallied up 20 to 30%. If we take a look here, let's zoom in on the chart. So what we actually see happening is we see some sort of inverse head and shoulders, so a reversal pattern happening. If we take a look here, we have our shoulder here, which is the low, and then we have our head here, right? And then we have a lower low, and then we have a higher low potentially forming. We did get rejected from this support area right here, where we had support here, and we found a little bit of support right here, until we ultimately could not find the momentum to move up, where we started creating this left shoulder right here. But since then, we have not been able to get above this resistance here at the 19-cent mark, around 20 to 19 cents. So then we have since been rejected in the last couple 2 days now. So it's been a slow move towards the downside, but we have not seen any significant droppage just yet. We could see a reversal coming right here, just starting right here, or we can see a move to the downside here at 17.7 cents, around 18 cents. So we could see a move here to retest this fib level over here as support, like we did over here, and come back up for another move to the upside. And so we ultimately, if we do measure the move here of this inverse head and shoulders, I'm just being conservative here and just taking the measurement from here to the neckline, which is this descending neckline right here, trend line. And if I move it up here towards the breakout, it will take us right here to our next area of resistance, where we found resistance right here at the 22-cent mark, which is also a fib level, which is at the 0.236 area. So we had a lot of trading in this area. So if we do break above this and use this ascending support area right here, and we can confirm that breakout, then we can move up to the upside here and retest this area of strong resistance, because we found resistance here and this whole area, this whole general area right here. So that is what it's looking like for crypto.com at the moment. We do see that it has broken out of this ascending triangle, but we've seen time and time again, especially in other altcoin charts, we've seen the ascending triangle that has been forming over the last couple months before the Bitcoin dump here from the all-time highs of 65K down here to the low 40Ks or the mid 40Ks, which happened at 17th of April. All the altcoins had this huge drop off, but they have since recovered, and so has crypto.com. So it is still looking bullish here. We still need to retest this. If we do create a lower high and we break this secondary trend line right here at the 16-cent mark, we could see the bearish scenario of coming back down and retesting this area of 14 cents and creating sort of a double bottom. If we create a double bottom right here, then that can give us some momentum to move back up to the upside. But as of right now, it is not looking like it's going to be going down that far. As of right now, it should be retesting this area at the 0.17 cent area, coming back down here, and then for another retest, or it can do that right now. Just remember, it all depends on Bitcoin's price, because right now Bitcoin did drop down to 53,000 right now. So as of right now, a lot of the altcoins, you can see they have been in the red recently, just because of how Bitcoin's price is doing. Remember, it's Bitcoin future expirations at the end of this month, and that actually ends tomorrow, early in the morning. I forget what time it is. I think it's like 4 a.m. on Friday. So be on the lookout just for that, because we could see a continued price spike right after all the futures expire, because there's like $4.2 billion worth of options expiring tomorrow. So a lot of people have their money placed on Bitcoin being at $80,000, but as of right now, that seems very far away. It's almost at 53,000. So that's not happening. But the most pain that they actually can bring to both of the option traders of shorts and longs would to keep the price at $54,000. So the maximum amount of people would lose their money if Bitcoin stays at 54,000. So that's why I think it's going to stay at 54,000. I'm not going to see a lot of volatility happening here in the near future, starting on Friday until options expire. So as of right now, crypto.com is at a standstill. We can see that the price has not really been fluctuating too much outside of this fib level, or outside of this area. So I'm just erasing some of this stuff so you can see a little bit better. But we do see that crypto.com is just trading within this region. Nothing too crazy as of right now. We haven't seen a lot of volatility, just fluctuating between this price of 19 cents to 18 cents. So nothing too out of the ordinary for crypto.com. If we also take a look at the EMAs, we do have some support here, or a rejection actually. Now that we see it, it is being rejected by the 50 and 21-day moving average, and we're still below the 200-day moving average, so it's still bearish as of right now. But if we take a look at the EMA ribbon, let's take a look at the EMA ribbon right now. Let's look on the daily. We can see we are finding some resistance in this area, right? We try to go through the EMA ribbon, but we have since been rejected, and now we're just trading right below the EMA ribbon. But if we do find the support, we can probably retest this level right here and then find the support to break through this EMA ribbon, because it's also acting as resistance here along with the resistance box. So we're seeing a lot of resistance in this area, and that's why we've been trading sideways in this area until we can get the momentum as soon as Bitcoin recovers, or at least goes up a little bit, right? As long as it's not going down and it's finding its bottom. I think it already has found its bottom, so we can see continued price movement, because a lot of these altcoins are going down today, but they are still maintaining their pumps, just like how crypto.com here came all the way down here through the support level, which is also where the 200-day moving average is here. So it's found its support here at the 14-cent mark, and then came back up immediately from that, and now we're just seeing it hovering within this small channel of price between 19 and 18 cents. So within the next couple of days, we can see a breakout here, either to the upside, breaking through this resistance at the 20-cent mark, causing it as support, and then coming back to this area of upward support, or we can see it come back down here and bounce off the 16.92 cent mark region, where we have this support box here, finding support, and also at the 0.5 fib level, from this fib retracement from all the way here down to swing lows, all the way to swing highs. So we see continual price action happening right here within this range until we find the momentum to either break through this resistance, or the momentum to break through this support right here to our next target at 14 cents. So that's what it's looking like right now for Bitcoin, for crypto.com. But let's look at the crypto.com to Bitcoin pairing as well, just to see where that's at. And we're still maintaining that symmetrical triangle here that I drew a couple weeks ago. We are still fluctuating within this price. We did drop down here to this 0.5 fib level, but we since found a bounce off of that, and we're still having, this is kind of a bullish wick, because we do have a long wick tail, and our price is still fluctuating within this area. But since this is a daily candle, we have 6 hours left till it closes. If it closes above this pattern, then our momentum is still contained, and we can still feel, we can still find our price movement coming back up here and retesting this area, this fib level here at the 0.382, to ultimately retest this area here. And if it does break out, we do see a 45% move. Or actually, let's see now. Let's measure it. Let's measure what. How much would it go up compared to Bitcoin? Yeah, like right around a 38% move to the upside if the symmetrical triangle breaks out. So remember, all dependent on Bitcoin. The futures expirations are manipulating the price right now, where it's trading at the 52,900 to 53,000 range. So I do not expect Bitcoin to be dropping down to the low 50s again, maybe staying within that $53,000, $54,000 range until tomorrow, when the expirations of all these options happen. So be on the lookout for that, because expect some extreme volatility within the next couple days. But other than that, that is it for crypto.com. We do see price targets here at the 20-cent range here if it breaks through this resistance, or we see price targets here at the 16-cent range. And if it does not hold this support here in this secondary ascending support, we could see the price move back down here to the 15-cent range, and then ultimately the 14-cent range. But we do see major support here on the 200 EMA. We are just getting some rejections from our initial moving averages, the 21 and the 50 for the daily. But let's look at the 1 hour just to see what's going to happen soon. And yeah, we are just trading within this range. So that is it for crypto.com. Just a quick update on the markets. I will be making another video tomorrow to see where it's happening, especially after the options expiring. But other than that, thank you for watching. If you haven't hit that like and subscribe button, make sure you hit them if you want to keep updated with the price of crypto.com and any other altcoins that I'm going to be reviewing. So other than that, peace out.